Feature Friday.
The freshest.
So we've decided to watch, by your recommendations, Sinful Passion.
This is a Russian TV program.
Yeah.
Show.
Vale has now learned where Kazakhstan is.
It's neighbor to Russia.
Yep.
Used to be in the Soviet Union before. I couldn't say that.
It's a history lesson with Vale.
But so technically, it was Russia. So I wasn't too far off.
All right, let's start it. I think we should
Technically.
probably skip the beginning because he's speaking a bit of Russian and there's no... Oh, there is subtitles.
There is subtitles.
Lovely.
Let's watch. Kazakhstan was always proud of its talents. Let's see it. Maybe not.
Казахстан всегда гордился и гордится своими талантами. Сейчас на сцену выйдет представитель уже нового поколения казахстанских звезд. Парень раньше нас, друзья, с вами понял, где больше зрителей, поехал в Китай. И, между прочим, там, внимание, победил в проекте «Голос».
So he won the voice.
В Китае человек из Казахстана победил.
This is the thing. Who else would have won that freaking contest? Nobody else. And you know what I read in the comments? He opened. He was the first contestant in the show.
Wow.
So everybody else had no chance.
That's what I said in the other video.
Zero.
Imagine competing against him.
No chance.
No way.
Forget about it. Your pipe dream, put it in a bag, go home.
Yeah, because I really think we're looking at the best singer in the world right now. Probably.
Hands down, 100%. Yeah. There is no... Oh, also, the song that we saw, SOS, the French song, he was becoming each character. Apparently, there's different characters throughout the song, and the different qualities of voice and techniques that he was using was to impersonate different characters. How genius is that?
You like that word?
It's genius!
So it kind of underplays when you use it now, because it's like...
Genius! Yeah. He's a mutant.
Alien, bro, yeah, alien.
He's a mutant.
Go on then.
С хитом А-студио «Грешная любовь». Впервые на новой волне. Прорыв года. Димаш Кудайбергенов.
Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
Песней «Грешная страсть».
Oh, look at him, how cool.
Yeah, he must have a huge fan base in China.
Oh, yeah, all over Asia. He became so big.
But
well,
stage?
Worldwide.
Yeah, now he's worldwide, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, how does he do that? I want him to be the next track for James Bond.
Oh my god, yes! That would be fantastic.
Сердце озарило, как весна. Только ты одна.
Yeah.
So he has this capability of just taking it with you, taking you with him.
Look at that stage, though.
Долгим огнем пылать в Англии ненастье.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти.
Oh my god. Look at that stage presence.
Ночь сомкнула ресницы.
It's perfection.
И вокруг тишина.
It's technical perfection.
Забыты звуки, руки, лица. Мне нужна только ты одна. Околдован тобою. Выпью зелье до дна.
Yeah, it sounds like he has so many voices. Oh my gosh! What the fuck?
Долгий огнем пылать в огне и пенасти.
Wow!
Ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти.
Oh my god! How did you do that? Pause. Pause! How is that possible, dude? What is that coming from? Like, you actually thought that he reached there. Like that, you see, you know, human capability, you know, the whole thing of like limits.
And like larynx capabilities, like how do you stretch your larynx that way?
That is crazy.
Guess what am I gonna be doing the next 6 weeks?
Massaging my larynx.
I'm gonna be trying to do that sequence
You know what? Every time
in the shower.
every time I hear him sing, I like that bit where he says, "Give me."
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and, you know, sing with him because, you know, you sort of get that it gets you excited. But then I realize, I sound horrendous compared to like,
Yeah.
he's one of those singers that you just have to
Just sit back and watch.
just watch, literally.
What else are you gonna do? You can't sing along to that. It's
No way.
it's an offense. It's like you should go to jail for trying to sing along to him.
No, but one of the things that's really mind-boggling to me is that
I'm replaying that whole thing in my head. Sorry.
something that's really mind-boggling to me is that a voice, not only, well, a voice like this, it's very rare, right? So you rarely get it, voices like this, you know, through time of just to be honest, humanity's
You don't get them.
existence. You very rarely get voices that, you know, break through so many barriers and that sound so different, and like even someone who doesn't know anything about singing will be able to like appreciate and identify as
yeah.
like, this is abnormal. But then one of the things that has really struck me is the fact that he has caused so much interest in a world where music like this, it's really overlooked, because what's killing the charts, was making sales and was making a lot of noise, it's artificially made music with autotune and music which is executed behind studio, you know. So that is one of the things that when I saw the reaction of people watching us, I was like, well, hold on a second, this is a phenomenon. This is not just the fact that he's a phenomenon, it's that the whole thing, it's very unique on its own. And I really doubt in the next 50 years we will get something like this with this amount of interest and attention that he has generated in a moment where music, with all due respect to everyone that is making music and killing music right now, you know, killing it in the good sense, perhaps he isn't the strongest talent-wise, especially in the Western world. This isn't the strongest time for talent, because the people that we look up to talented have been in the industry for so long. This is what we were talking about yesterday. It's like, it seems to come in waves. You know, the best actors in the world are the same actors that were making hit movies in the 2000s, in the 90s. The actors we look up to, the Selena Gomez, the people who are killing it in the world right now, they started so early on. It gives it very difficult for new people to come on right now. So seeing something like this that has it eradicates every competition, right? And I don't mean to use Selena Gomez in a comparison vocally. There's no comparison there. But it's in terms of, you know, the career path she has, the career path Justin Bieber's had, the career path Chris Brown has had, Rihanna has had, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Eminem. So it's like, there is no competition at
There
this
really
point.
isn't, no.
And he's at the beginning of his flourishing, really.
This is what I think. I don't think he's in a lane. I don't think he's in a genre where competition is even a thing. I feel like he's in his own lane.
He's someone I'd love to have a conversation with.
Absolutely. He created his own lane. Like, he built his own path. There is nobody else in that path with him. In the terms of execution, technique, stage presence.
Like, who are his teachers and tutors and stuff like that? Like,
but even with all, because let me tell you, that voice it's been cared
Drilled.
for.
Yeah.
It's been worked. That's a larynx that has been having years of work and practice, for sure. That just doesn't happen naturally. But there is that natural
predisposition, ability.
like facility that comes with it. Like, honestly, I believe that his larynx are naturally flexible, and they have been trained to be even more so.
It's like a freak of nature,
He's a mutant.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
an X-Men.
Yeah.
He is an X-Men. But
But-
that's why I say I don't think there is. It's not fair to put him in a plane of comparison with anybody else. And not fair to him and not fair to anybody else. Like, we're trying to try to get involved, because he's on a lane of his own.
Yes,
He has created his own bloody path.
it's very difficult to speak about as well, because
Where do you put him?
Yeah.
It's just him. And I think that's what makes him so outstanding. That is
he's outstanding.
so himself. There is no competition, no comparison, nobody else.
Yeah, he literally fits that description of the word outstanding. He stands out of everything, But what you as a someone who's trained so much vocally, and I've taught. When you have someone who exceeds what you've seen, like, how do you train someone like that? I think, first of all, he doesn't think he's very good. He seems like, I feel like the people I've worked with that I consider really extraordinary things, not singing, but other things, athletic or mainly athletic. They always have this tendency of like really having issues at seeing how good they really are. I hope that's not the case, because it's not healthy with him. But I do know for a fact that he probably thinks there's so many things to improve on. There's that, which is the reason why he's gotten to this level. But he's someone I'd be so like to just listen to speak. I just want to talk. Let's just talk.
Yeah, I believe he's a developed mind.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he can, like, there's also the language barrier that he can also control so well. I mean, we see him singing in French. That's a very difficult tongue to sing in.
Yeah.
And then you have him now singing in Russian.
Yeah.
And also very strong different dialect. A way of like placing larynx for the sounds to come out differently. I think I've heard that he speaks English as well.
Okay.
So there are the different positions that your larynx, like, I mean, we said this before, being bilingual, that we sound different when we speak in English than when we speak in Spanish.
Good point.
Like, larynx adjust and change according to what it's required of the language. Like, we sound different when we sing in Spanish or when we sing in English. And having the same amazing results in two very different languages, it tells you the outstanding amount of practice and brain power that goes through somebody, because when you're singing in Italian, for example, it's very similar to when you're singing in Spanish. Like it falls in a very similar way. They're naturally sing-songy type of languages, so they're melodic languages on its own. But then you have stronger, more phonetically different and difficult, like Russian and French, and they all fall in very different places in your mouth. Diction is so important.
Yeah.
And he plays such a challenging part when you're singing. He really blows me away. He's a mutant. Stand by that. Go back.
Put it back.
Mixolydian scales, they're so hard.
Det var popsingaren. Imagine playing for him. People go up to him and give him flowers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look, they're allowed to like go up to him and stuff.
Видел бы эту картину Басков сейчас. Боюсь, у Коли был бы сердечный приступ.
Literally.
Димаш Кудайбергенов, аплодисменты!
Спасибо большое.
Wow.
С вашего позволения, я бы хотел бы сказать пару слов и выразить огромную благодарность группе «Астуди» и Пайгалиага. Сізге үлкен рахмет
Oh, so nice.
за то, что вдохновляете нашу молодежь и за то, что воспитываете правильное музыкальное направление. Счастья вам! Приезжайте в Казахстан, мы вас любим очень!
Димаш Кудайбергенов.
Listen, he is such an amazing artist.
What the fuck?
Like that guy is so humble.
Dude, I can't believe we paused it right before he went like nuts. You know what I mean? That is crazy.
I am lost for words. I've said this before, but I've just, he did that whole riff in one breath. What? And not only one breath, but he was reaching like notes or like 7 octaves above anybody ever. And I just lost comprehension of what his human capability. What?
No limits for that guy.
When is it too much? Too much.
No limits for that guy. That guy's special. Dimash is special.
There is nobody like him.
That is nuts, bro.
I don't even. But how do you finish this? This is how I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah.
I need to see him live. End of it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna end up crying 3 seconds in.
Yeah, he'll be surreal live. Can you imagine that?
I don't understand how those people
No, he
were like
sang-
so chilled at the end of that.
He sang with Pavarotti.
It doesn't surprise me.
That's crazy, dude.
That doesn't surprise me.
Nuts.
I actually think he's better than Pavarotti.
Yeah, I was just saying it because it's like, he
He's
is.
like the name of classical singing right now.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, that's crazy. And he's gone on tours and stuff, and he's blowing up, and he's getting bigger and bigger. He just earned 2 subscribers for sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh my god.
We just subscribed to him before the start of the video, and we'll definitely check out more of his stuff. Do let us know what you'd like us to check out next. Again, anything you'd like us to know, please excuse our ignorance.
Please do, and give us all the information that you think it will be helpful for us. We read all of the comments as much as we can, and
send your requests. And then for this week's podcast, if you're new here, we do a Feature Friday podcast, which is every Friday we do a podcast, and we talk music, we create music, and we watch stuff with you guys. So if you want your reactions to, like, if you would like us to watch something that you've requested, just send it through in the comments and we'll add it. There's also Twitter, so we'll see you Friday.
That's right. Peace. Bye bye.
Sup people, if you're a dancer. Sup people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
and this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people, and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me, and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast, because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.